Guess what, everybody? YouTube and Vine's pretty boy Nash Greer has slipped up once again.
You mean to tell me that the guy on YouTube and Vine who makes really stupid videos for 13 to 15-year-old edgetards said a controversial joke? I'm just so surprised.
What a shocker. Now, I understand that some of you may not know who Nash Greer is, and, first of all, you're lucky. And second of all, I'm gonna screw you over by telling you who this douchebag is. Cause aren't I just the best?
Well, you're clearly the best editor.
To spark your memory, he's the guy who made that "What Guys Look For in Girls" video. You know, where he said that girls need to entertain him.
Because God forbid someone have standards that not everyone's gonna be able to meet.
You have to be entertaining. You have to be, like, funny. Entertain me.
The one where Nash tells you all the unchangeable natural features you must have in order to live up to his standards of a girl.
The funniest part about this is that Nash didn't even say that. He explained what he would prefer a girl to look like, but he never said that you have to have these specific physical features to date him. You might want to listen a little closer next time you choose to discuss things like this, Nielsen.
You have, like, really, like, beautiful natural hair that's kind of, like, awesome.
It wouldn't have, like, a genuine smile. And when they have the dimples...
Yo, dimples are no... And freckles. Yo, if you have freckles in your girl... Freckles are cute.
No, freckles are cute.
Especially when they have them, like, right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like girls that are short.
Yes. Innocent girls.
Innocent girls, yeah.
Innocent, oh.
Yeah, that one.
Now, after he made that video and it exploded in his face, you know, everybody thought he learned his lesson.
What was the lesson? That if you express your preference in women online, you're gonna be barraged by a bunch of whining fucking emo bastards?
We couldn't have been more wrong. Here is a Vine that was released and then deleted almost immediately by Nash Greer. People are kind of confused when this was actually released. Some people say it was even released all the way back in April, and it just kind of got shown to everybody now through re-uploads, but either way, this is pretty insane.
No, what you're about to show isn't insane. It's not even a bad joke, really. I mean, I don't personally laugh at it, but I could see why someone else would think it's funny. I don't get the big issue with the Vine that he's about to show. And really, it just comes down to a matter of this shouldn't be offensive to people. Take a fucking joke.
Testing for HIV?
It's not a gay thing.
Yes, it is! Bang!
Look, I'm just gonna explain it right here. The idea wasn't to offend people, the idea was to be so shocking it would make you say, "Oh my god, what the fuck," and then you would giggle at it. Please don't act like it's anything more than it is.
Now, before we go any further, I do need to say that Nash Greer did release an apology in which he said this.
I apologize for anything negative I've said towards gays, and for that matter, anyone. I was young, ignorant, stupid, and in a bad place. I've moved on and learned from my mistakes, and I feel sorry.
Now, I guess the big question is, should the general public just assume that Nash Greer is being genuine? No.
Before we get to the part that's probably going to take up the most time in this video to explain, I just want to say that I think it's a stupid idea for Nash Greer to apologize in the first place. This was clearly a joke, meant as a joke, and anyone who takes it seriously is a fucking moron and should be treated like a fucking idiot. That's the long and short of the whole story.
And let me tell you why. He's done it before.
While I agree that it's stupid to believe Nash Greer's apology at face value, I also say it's stupid to completely denounce the possibility of him being sincere. That is just outright fallacious, Nielsen. Just because something happens repeatedly, and it has pretty much the same patterns, that doesn't mean it's going to end up in the same result, and have the same conclusion every single time. And the only way that anyone is really gonna be certain if he is serious about his apology or not is if his behavior online changes. But then again, why should he have to change his behavior online? It was a fucking joke. Cry a fucking river.
You know, like I just showed at the beginning of this video, he's stupid, and he never, ever apologizes until it gets pointed out, or people start giving him crap for it.
When you go on the whole, realize what you're doing wrong on your own, don't let other people tell you, bullshit speech I have heard a million times, which I'll admit, sometimes it can be applicable, but oftentimes, people doing something fucking stupid won't realize they're being fucking stupid, and they'll either try to A, cover their ass, B, apologize for the sake of PR, or C, apologize and be sincere about it. And once more, the only way you're gonna tell whether or not he is genuinely sorry is if he's stopped making vines like that one. That's it. That's the only indication that you're going to have as to whether or not he's sorry for these actions. That is it. What more do you want from the guy?
It's pretty freaking obvious he didn't apologize because he's actually sorry. It's pretty obvious that he posted this, realized, it's probably gonna get some hate. I had a video earlier that got a lot of hate, so he deleted it, and then apparently somebody downloaded it, it gets re-uploaded, he gets a lot of hate for it, and then he apologizes. You know, because that makes sense. Nash Greer is the definition of an idiotic teenager. And of course people try to use that to defend him, actually. You know, people try to say, oh, he's just young and dumb, you know, whatever. He'll get over it, he's just a kid. Yes, he is just a kid. But kids should take responsibility for their actions. Not when he gets the finger pointed at him, but when he realizes that he did wrong. And if it really took him to get public hate for him to think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have made that homophobic frickin' vine, then screw him. Really, I mean, what else is there to say?
In conclusion, Nash Greer is nothing but a stupid, homophobic, ignorant asshat. Thinking of him as anything more is laughable. I'm pretty sure I'm younger than him, yet I know that I probably shouldn't make a homophobic video and put it out on the internet. And I'm not trying to say I'm just smart. I'm just trying to say Nash is a freaking idiot.
One final thing before I close this video off. Nielsen Silvius, I do not hate you. I do not hate your videos. I think that most of the time you create very worthwhile and worth watching content, and I encourage anyone who watches a video to subscribe for your other videos. But this one was really fucking bad. And I also want to point out, I am not some rabid Nash Greer fanboy. I hate the fucker. I think his comedy is obnoxious and stupid. I think that he himself is probably a very inept and bland human being. And I can't confirm or deny that, but he just seems like that type of just average teenager. And nothing really special about him at all. You know, your traditional blank slate. So please don't get the message of this video confused. This is not some sort of let's hate on Nielsen train. This is just, this was a horrible video, dude. That's all.